spine. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Relax your face. Inhale back to the ceiling. Release your fingers. Inhale, bring your left foot back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push down into downward facing dog. Lengthen as far as you can make it, what your body will allow today.
Ah, if only it would have cracked. Namaste, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. No, but in all seriousness, I am going to start doing yoga for the next 21 days. But a little bit of a preface here. I'm trying to like transition my channel slowly into being like more of like a self-help sort of like self-betterment channel, because I'm really interested in self-betterment in general. I really love working out. I really love life coach sort of concepts, so I'm getting more and more into that, and I kind of want to transition my channel to also follow me on my experience. So the first things first I thought was that I should start doing yoga, see if I like it. I don't have that many hobbies, I don't think, and so I have a lot of time on my hands now, so I recently decided I'm going to start doing a new hobby every 21 days. Why 21 days, you ask? Because that is the number that people have said of days that it takes for you to create a new habit. And I'm not trying to turn these into habits, but I think enough time for something to become a habit is enough time for me to decide thoroughly whether I enjoy it or not and would like to continue doing this as a hobby in my actual life. So my first thing that I'm doing is yoga. For the next 21 days I will be doing a yoga session every single day, more on like the program that I'm using and how I'm tracking that later. But yeah, I'm trying out yoga, guys. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. If you're interested in seeing my journey, please like stay around to the end, because I give like full reviews on all 21 days of how it's going and stuff. And I'm just not flexible at all, and so it's like kind of funny watching me doing these stretches. I was rewatching one of the videos that I made of me like doing all of the poses, and it's just it's kind of interesting. But yeah, I'll see you guys throughout the video with updates on how it's going.
Exhale, bring it down between the palms of your hand. Inhale all the way up into a high lunge position. Remember to pull your belly in, push your pelvis forward, and breathe.
Alright y'all, so it's officially day 3 of doing yoga. I've been doing the same course, so it's been getting like a little bit easier for me to like actually do the exercises and not be confused as to what they are. Because like day 1 is very hard for me, because they would be like, I knew downward dog, that one's basic, but everything else that they were saying I had no idea, so I had to keep like looking at the video, rewinding, actually doing the exercise with them to follow along. Because it doesn't seem like they move fast, but they do move kind of fast for somebody who has no idea what they're talking about. But yeah, day 3, my struggles so far have been 1, breathing. That's been like the hardest part. They're constantly telling us to breathe in and out and stuff, and like to breathe into like certain body parts, and I just don't fully understand that. I have been getting better at focusing on my breathing now, since I'm focusing less on like the positions that I'm doing. But that's still like my biggest struggle. Number 2, obviously like flexibility. I've been kind of like okay with not being able to like do the poses as like fully as they are able to do. But it's still like something that I want to like work towards, so hopefully by like day 7 maybe I'll be better. It's been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I know yoga is like not like this easy thing that everyone thinks it is, but I definitely thought that being like I am physically fit and healthy, it would be easier for me to come into it. But it's less like strength and it's more like core balance and all that, and I just don't have a whole lot of that. But yeah, day 3, let's keep going. I got another 18 days left, so I'll catch you guys at day 7 probably with an update. Alright, so this is the app. It's called Sensa Yoga. This is not sponsored, by the way. When I first downloaded it, it asked me a couple questions about like my flexibility ranges and just like general questions about myself, and it built me this thing called My Plan. But you have to pay for that, and it's $15 a month. The first week's free, so I didn't pay for it. So this is what I have access to within the library. There's a bunch of different categories of different yoga things, and you click on one and it opens up new sessions. So this is the one that I've been doing. It's like the welcome session, the Ease into Yoga. And then it also tracks like milestones and stuff and tells you like how many yoga sessions you've done, how many hours you've spent doing it, things like that. So it's pretty cool. And then what I've been doing to track how consistently I've been doing yoga and following up with my program is I put a Y in my calendar, and every day that I do it, I gave it a little highlight just to check off that I did it that day.
Lengthen your left foot. Bring your right foot to a seated tree position. Exhale, come down. If you can grab your toes, grab your toes. If you can grab your knee, grab your knee. Inhale up to a low lunge position. Now back up. Use your breath to move. Exhale out. Inhale up. And relax your feet down. Lay down on your back.
Alright, y'all, real quick, it is day number 8. Yesterday was the last day of me doing the welcome day 1 session of the same one that I've been doing. For reference, it's like on this app. There are 7 sessions for ease into yoga. The first one that I've been doing for 7 days was the welcome session, aka day 1. I did it for 7 days though, just because I've never done yoga and I needed to really ease into it and kind of get the hang of it, and so that's what I thought was best for me. But now I'm on to day 2, which is neck and shoulders awakening. It is 2 minutes longer, but I mean, it is what it is, so I'm just gonna hop right in. I'll let you guys know after, like, how doing a new one felt, just because I gotta, like, kind of learn everything again, because I got used to the old one. But without further ado, let's just hop right in.
Bring your left hand under your right elbow and interlace your hands. Draw your hands up towards the sky. Look up. Extend your elbows forward. And release. Interlace your hands.
I just can't do this.
Extend. Exhale. Thread it under your body. Place your right shoulder down on the mat and extend your left hand forward.
What? Yeah. So that kind of sucked. I'm gonna keep doing it for the next 6 days of yoga now, because this is day 1 of it. Then we'll move on to day 3 after those 6 days. But pretty much, I hate it. That's kind of how I felt on day 1 of doing the first one though too. Like, I was very like, nah, it was not for me. And then after doing it, I got better. So hopefully the same is gonna apply here. Oh my gosh, I just sneezed. But this one is a lot more physically, like, challenging for me. Like, there's that one thing where, like, she was like doing like that, you know, like intertwining this, and like, I'm not like a pretzel at all by any means. Like, I can't do this. Like, she had like her like fingers interlaced somehow where her elbows were like on top of each other and she was like stretching. And then there's like another part too where like they went like this, right? It was that or something, and then like she like folded like her arm down here and like literally like bended herself in half, and I'm just not a pretzel at all. So hopefully I find like an adaptation, sort of. Like, I think I tried to find an adaptation, but it still didn't feel right. I wish like the instructors could be like, by the way, like, if you aren't flexible at all, this is something that you can do that's still gonna work it. But I liked the stretching part of it. This one was a lot more like I actually feel like a lot more stretched out in my neck and everything. And I'm not sure if that's like, I don't know, good or bad, but it feels good. So yeah, we're gonna keep trying with this, do the next 6 days. I'll let you guys know as time progresses if it gets easier or worse or whatever.
Exhale, thread it under your body. Place your right shoulder down on the mat and extend your left hand forward. Let your body twist naturally. Extend your right hand forward. And reach back with your left leg.
Day 2 of the same like routine was a lot easier than day 1 was. I was kind of able to do like this thing. I mean, I'm still not able to do it the way that they are, but it was much better, and I was able to do like the fold thing, so I felt a lot better about today's than I did on the first day. So hopefully by day 7 I'll be kind of more used to all of them, and not a pro, but like not a novice like I am at the moment.
Bring your feet up to a half boat pose. Push your spine up and look down. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale, slowly curl your back, roll your tailbone down, and look towards your knees. Right arm under your left elbow. Interlace your hands, your palms. Extend towards the ceiling. Draw your elbows forward and stretch your hips back towards your heels into child's pose. Into your neck muscles. Pausing session.
God damn it. It's starting to rain.
Resuming session. Let your body twist naturally.
Hi, babies.
Exhale, thread it under your body. Place your right shoulder down on the mat and extend your left hand forward. Let your body twist naturally. Exhale, thread it under your body. And come down on your left shoulder and extend your right hand overhead.
Alright, y'all, so this was day 7 of this set, like my second learning set or whatever of doing these yoga poses. I'm honestly very glad that this day's over, that these 7 days have ended, because I think I'm getting bored with like doing the same ones. Like, I'm not getting better at them, and I'm honestly just kind of over yoga altogether, because I don't really think it's like benefiting me in any way. Like, I haven't like seen in like my daily life like, oh yeah, yoga, or I feel this way because of yoga, or X, Y, and Z because of yoga. You know, I haven't seen any sort of like results of that nature, and so I just don't think yoga is it for me. I know I've only been doing it for 14 days, 13 technically, because I didn't do one day, but we don't talk about that until the end. But yeah, just real fast, I didn't really enjoy this segment that much. We're gonna move on to the last one, the last 7 days of the next set of like poses that I'll be doing. So tomorrow I'm gonna start a new one, and you'll see and hear my thoughts on that. But we're almost done. We're like 2/3 of the way there now. We just got 1/3 left to go, so we got this. Finish strong, yo. Alright, so today is day 15 of my 21 days of doing yoga, and we are doing the new yoga session thing, the new circuit training. I don't know what a session is called, just like the new yoga session, I guess. I'm following a new path. This one is called Earth Study, or what is it called? Earth something. Hold on. Sorry, I just got back from the gym. I've been doing yoga after I get back from the gym, and it's kind of probably just not a good idea because then I'm already exhausted. How do I see what this is called?
Session canceled.
Earth Practice. I don't know what that entails, but I'm very glad that it's only 13 minutes long, because I'm very much so just over yoga, to be honest. So we're just going to hop right in. I'll let you guys know how this one goes.
Start laying on your back.
My favorite position. How is his neck on the ground?
Laying half pigeon.
Pigeon.
Just hold that position. Relax your face here until you get to the plow position. Belly in. Belly strong. Port your lower back as you come up to a candle pose. Try to touch the ceiling with your toes. Relax your knees down by your ears. Let your body collapse. Interlace your hands.
I kind of like that one the best, if I'm going to be completely honest, out of like all of the other 2 ones that we did. Mostly because it started with like 2 minutes of just laying, and I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze. Although this one was like very heavily focused on like stretching my lower body, and my lower body is not stretchable at all. Like, I could just begin to be able to like touch my toes. So it is going to be more of like, I feel like a challenge for me, but it's also going to be more beneficial. Wow. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the progress. I don't know if y'all heard, but during that, like, my whole back just cracked on like the 3rd thing that I did.
Slowly bend both knees.
Did y'all hear that? Oh my gosh.
And lift your pelvis.
And it honestly felt really good. So there was that. That might be also why I liked it more. But there were some things that I couldn't do, like the happy baby pose, bro. Like, I couldn't touch my feet, and like, I couldn't do it. I kind of gave up on that one, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll try again tomorrow. We got another 6 days of this. And then we are finished. All done. So.
Here, if you relax your face, your body will relax as well. Slowly switch your legs. Interlace your fingers over your knee and hug it to your chest. If the full bridge is not yet available for you, take a half bridge as you lift your pelvis up. Interlace your fingers onto your back and just stretch your hips up. Straighten your left leg and open up your right hip towards the right. Bring your knee towards the right.
Quick little update for y'all. I believe it is day 4 of me doing this exercise, which means it's day 18 out of 21 of this series of doing yoga as like a hobby builder or whatever. But I think I like this session that I've been doing the most out of the other 2 that I was doing, which is such a relief because at the end of the second week, at the end of the second session, I was super over yoga. I remember, you guys probably see the clip too. At the beginning, I was talking about how I'm very over yoga and I'm glad that I only have 7 days left of it. But I really enjoy this session. It feels like I actually feel like relieved and stuff. And it feels nice to be like, now that the sun's out too, to be out here in the sun. Because, I don't know, I feel like I just don't spend much time like in nature neither anymore. And so it's nice to be out here. Aside from like being out and like in the sun and like one with nature, I feel like it's not really doing anything to benefit me, or like I'm not really enjoying it. So I'm glad to be done, but yeah, just wanted to kind of update you guys as we're now more than halfway through this final session. I just want to put out there before we start this that irony's not lost on me, that I was talking about how nice it is to be in the sun while I'm doing yoga. I know I'm just not in the sun because it's 8 in the morning and the sun's not over here yet, but you know, it's fine. Irony's not lost on me, I recognize it. It happens.
Your neck up into a seated butterfly position. Bring your heels towards your pelvis. And relax back down. Roll up. A little bit further. Exhale back down.
Oh my gosh, I hate that it's so cold on the final day of me doing yoga. Oh my gosh. Why is it gotta be cold?
Start laying on your back. Just focus and let it go. Good job.
Alright, that's it. We did it. 21 days of doing this hobby completed. Alright y'all, so we did it. We did day 21, well technically day 20 because we did skip a day. I did 20 actual days of doing this hobby. My whole reason for doing this is because I realized I don't have that many hobbies and I would like to try and find something else that I enjoy doing. So I'm trying out a bunch of different things that have been like considered hobbies or like activities or things to do. I enjoyed yoga. On like a scale of 1 to 10, I enjoyed it maybe like an 8. So there were some sessions that I enjoyed more than others. Obviously this last session, I've talked about it before, I enjoyed this one a lot more. All in all, I think it was an interesting sort of, I don't want to call it a challenge because it wasn't like a challenge. I mean, I guess it was sort of challenging, like actually doing and following through with it every single day. But it was like an interesting hobby. It's just not for me. I do enjoy stretching. I think I might incorporate stretching into like my morning routine. Because of yoga, I've realized that I really do enjoy stretching like my lower back and like my lower, like my hip area. I do enjoy stretching that out, but I don't think actually doing yoga every single day is for me. So I'm gonna just leave this hobby in the past. I tried it out. It wasn't my thing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for coming on my first video of this series of finding new hobbies to do. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. If you guys have any hobbies that you enjoy doing and you think I might also enjoy trying them out, comment it down below. I've got a couple of list of things that I'm going to try doing, but I'm open to new suggestions, new hobbies. Of course, like I always want to try new things out. Tomorrow I'm starting skateboarding, so in the next like month here you're gonna see that video pop up. But like I said, if you guys liked it, please leave a like below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'm also going to be starting a new series on this channel of forming habits. Those ones take longer to film though because they are like in 30-day intervals, whereas opposed to these ones are 21-day intervals. So just keep an eye out for that. Make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing, and I will catch you guys next Sunday with a new video. Peace out, y'all. And happy Valentine's Day.